So let's talk about a little bit about what advice would you give to a woman that might be listening to us today? If a woman's listening out there and she feels broken by her past, what would you want her to hear?
I want her to hear you're not alone. You can get through. There is, good stuff on the other side of that brokenness. You're not defined by your brokenness, right? You define who you are. And you be who you want to be. And don't let anybody stop you.
Brandy, what advice would you give the next woman building her confidence, her career, and her life?
Do not second guess yourself. When you I've heard this, and I even heard it just last week about a woman who's so smart, but doesn't think she can do it. Like, you can do it. You have got to take a look inside yourself and just do it. Like, you can't hold yourself back. Like, that's all you're doing when you don't have confidence and you're trying, you're saying, I'm not good at this. I can't do this. I don't want to do, they're not going to like me. They're not going to want me. No, you go in there and you show them who you are, and you show them you deserve it. And you show them that you are the smartest woman in the room. And even if you're not, like, dude, no, God knows I'm not the smartest woman in the room. But when I show up to the room, they think I am. You fake it till you make it, and then you make it.
Don't let your fears hold you back.
Don't let your fears hold you back.
How do you want women to remember their worth when they forget it?
So women we are very special. I mean, God made us special by periods and menopause and giving babies and, hot flashes and hair we have to shave and
the whole gamut.
The whole gamut, right? Like you're special, for the love of Pete.
You're so special.
So special. You just need to take a look at yourself. And this is what I do. I look at the things that I know are good. And I talk myself up about that. I got great feet. I have great hair. I have a great personality. I am a caregiver. Like, I will take care of you. And if you don't know that, that's a problem that they have, not you. So you know who you are. So don't forget that ever.
Never forget who you are. That's right. Brandy, this has been amazing.
It has. I'm sorry. I cried.
Don't be sorry. That's expected. We're digging deep into the archives.
Digging deep.
Yeah. It's emotional stuff. It's not hard. And but if it will help someone else to have to go through,
it's worth it.
Not feeling alone, or maybe they're, not go through it themselves because they can identify the red flags because we've already covered them.
The problem is, y'all, we pay attention. We ignore the red flags because we are in love.
Yeah.
Watch for them. As soon as you see them, run like the hills. Because if you see a red flag and you ignore it, there's 500 more behind that one.
Like cockroaches.
They're like cockroaches. Because once they get you in, they ain't letting you go. And they're just going to keep coming, those red flags. It's going to be, go get the cream yourself. And then it's going to be a slap in the mouth because you
didn't bring the cream right.
Or you didn't bring the cream right? And then it's going to be, I had one tell me I was so stupid I deserved to be raped.
Wow.
And then it's going to be they party every night of the week and spend money they don't have because they're not working. Then it's going to, and you just keep going and going and going and going. And then you find yourself broke. You find yourself, in financial strain because they be spending your money. You find yourself dead because they hit you too hard and you didn't make it. And that happens way too often. So ladies, be strong, find help. There's help out there for everyone and anyone. Just, lean on your friends, if you don't want to reach out to the crisis hotline, but get out, run.
No one's coming to save you. You cannot wait for someone to notice that you're unhappy and that things are not going well, because there's a good chance that nobody can tell because it's going on behind doors. Maybe when you're in your car and you guys are alone.
And a lot of women can smile through the pain.
Yeah.
So,
and if all you got to do is say something, make a friend, tell your best friend. I didn't tell anybody for years what I was going through because it was private like that.
Yeah.
So, but the thing I learned first was when you talk about it, when we talk about it, we heal.
Yep.
Because then you start realizing, oh, I'm not alone. Oh, this happened and that person happened. And there's way worse things even than what I went through that have come out since we've started talking about this from other people's experiences and people we know and love that we didn't even know they went through. Brandy shared one yesterday, but you're not alone. You're not crazy.
You're not alone, and like I said, with my abuse, like I stayed for like 4 years, and you stay until you're ready to leave. But sometimes women don't get to leave. So at the first signs of abuse, leave.
You don't always get to walk away.
You don't always get to walk away.
You're right. And it's not always intentional.
Right. Not at all.
Yeah.
It could be like one hard hit or, they're drunk. And like I said, he was getting ready to slam my head into the road.
Yeah. So let's leave on a happy note.
Yeah.
When you look back at your life today, what's one thing that brings you the most peace?
Honestly, like knowing the mom I was, I know I did a good job. Like I am a good mama,
Yeah.
Knowing that despite the things that I've been through, I was able to still just overcome them and be a good mom.
Yeah. Definitely something to feel proud about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pride.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And he is a good kid. And, that's not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of single women out there, single dads out there too, that understand. It's, like you said, there was promotions you were passed up on because they didn't quite understand how you could straddle the responsibility as if that was their decision to make, and it happens. I hear about it all the time. Sometimes for myself, even was that even your call to make? That was a formulated opinion without even really understanding the full situation. Anyways, I'm tangenting.
Yeah. And we dove into a lot of deep subjects, rape, abuse.
Yeah, we did. We went
the full gamut, 20% of women in their lifetime will be raped. And I think it was like 4 to 5 out of 10 will be raped again.
Wow.
1 out of 14 men will be raped. So this is not just a woman thing.
Right. And by someone there was a statistic on that too.
85% of them are by someone you know.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people out there that we know that you need help and, get it. Even if you just need to reach out to one of us or DM us or message us, we're there,
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brandy.
Thank you.